When I think of Terence Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, I almost see a wolf. Someone that's deeply loyal, someone whose family means a lot to them, and that's going to fight very hard for them, and someone who's extremely, extremely sharp and vicious. He'll hurt you to the body, he can drop you to the head. He has power in both of his hands. Knockout power. True knockout power. Great athlete with plenty of fast twitch muscle fibers and instincts to go along with them that allows him to finish people and a taste for blood. One of the most, if not the most, accurate puncher in boxing today. Strong men have struggled. Against the ropes, bruised, battered. A referee stopping the fight to save your life. Bud's a finisher. A wolf. A killer. He won't be tamed. From the southpaw stance, he can also damage you. Against Gamboa, he had to overcome a lot. The slick older veteran had many tricks and laid many traps and connected with Crawford, but ultimately could not stand up to Crawford's ability to fight going backwards and switch hitting ability. He confused and concussed Gamboa brutally in front of everyone. And when he hurts you, he sinks his teeth in. You can't be saved. Against Benavidez, he was particularly ready. And Jose had a great showing for himself considering the injury he came into this fight with. But the trash talk between both was highly negative. And I felt Terence made a bit of an example out of Jose. Though Jose did gain my respect. I appreciated the battle. But once again, Terence's power was too much. Once again, a ref is stepping in between you and him. Oftentimes before your corner can. He hurts you. He finishes you. He goes home to his family. And it's not just to the chin. It's to the body as well. The top of the head, the side of the ear. He has power. Don't let the weight of the frame fool you. He's athletic, and his arms are very long for the weight class. This is a problem for anyone that's facing him. And at this point, with his confidence, with what he's accomplished over multiple weight classes, the confidence that he's built in himself will make that a very hard problem for any boxer north of 154 pounds to overcome. But ultimately, he has to fight the truth for his city. Errol Spence Jr. is like a killer whale. Like a killer whale is the best way I could put it. He's very big. He hits very hard. He's very strong, incredibly athletic in his own right. In Texas, competition isn't just a participation thing. Down in Texas, and I know this because of family that I've had in Texas, competition is culture. They breed competition in Texas. And it's not the only state like this across the United States, but it's one of them. And if you're going to watch Errol Spence Jr. and try to understand where some of his success comes from, then you have to look at where Errol Spence Jr. himself comes from. Texas. A big state where you're always surrounded by other athletes of elite caliber. Nowhere to go if you're one of the ones that's claiming he's the best. Nowhere to hide. Texas. The truth. As devastating coming forward as any fighter in the sport, in my opinion, even after the car accident. Incredibly slick, more defensively responsible than I've ever heard him get credit for. A southpaw, making him naturally awkward to fight against. And a southpaw with the belts. Historically, that's a big problem. This southpaw with the belts isn't just good at going to the body like I mentioned with Terence Crawford. He's great at it. The reason I would call him a killer whale rather than a shark, for me, is because he doesn't just smell blood and seek it. He strategizes more than I think a shark would. It's funny that he calls himself the big fish because I think he's more of a mammal than anything. This is someone that comes up with a plan and executes it with sheer brutality that almost makes it seem like there's no plan at all, but there is. When he catches you, you fall. When he's made his plan, he sees it through. And he arguably, in my opinion, he has the best trainer in the game with Derrick James. And if there's a trainer advantage that you're going to pay attention to, Errol Spence has it in this fight. Very fast. Incredibly powerful and strong. but it's his mindset that makes him so brutal. It's how Errol Spence fights that breaks people, injures them, their ribs, their eyes, shortens careers. It hasn't been a good business decision to fight Errol Spence. What we've seen and what we know to be the truth is that whether he wins or loses, and he's never lost, he's going to take something from you. There's a gear that he can step it into from an athletic standpoint that few other fighters, if any, can match. And as a welterweight, he might be the strongest. Highly conditioned. Hunts you down for all 12 rounds. Digs to the body. Digs. Chops with his hooks. Thuds. If Terence's power represents lightning with its quickness and suddenness, then I believe that Errol's power represents thunder with its vibration and effect. Both these fighters have a great chance to win this fight. Both these fighters are great family men. Both these fighters have been damaged by life, have had terrible accidents, tragedies, car wrecks, gunshots, and both of these fighters are still here, undefeated with their O, about to face each other next. The wolf and the whale. I'll see you soon.
I've been getting that line my whole life, so shit, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Shit, I'm about to take my belt off then.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'ma do it.
Errol?
You don't need more than the belt. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't one of your kids.
I'ma
treat you more than the belt. I ain't one of your kids.
I'ma treat you like one.
Yeah, all right, we gonna see.
All right, we definitely gonna see.
We definitely gonna see.
Errol,
Yeah.
same question to you. One of your monikers is Man Down. This is for the undisputed welterweight title. Will you stop Terence Bud Crawford Saturday?
Put him in the dirt.